Does faith-based dating actually matter? What does the Bible say about this? Should we date people that aren't Christian yet? I've had this on my mind because I was talking to someone who wasn't a Christian yet. But should I pursue this possible relationship with this person? They're not Christian yet. But is there a chance, they could become Christian? They have some belief, right? So it's always possible. And this is what makes this question tricky to answer. But in this video, you'll see there is an answer, a definite answer, because we all started in the same place. But there are some obvious things that make it clear to me why one thing is a good idea and one isn't. And this is what I want to share in this video. So let's jump in. And I get it, it's really, really hard if you've been waiting a long time. Perhaps you're thinking, oh, all the good guys or girls out there with faith have gone, there's none left. Of course, that's not true. Sometimes, you can think silly things like that because you're not finding someone, but don't ever lose faith. So I remember I always had a belief in something bigger. I never thought there was nothing. Ever since I was a little kid, I've always had this belief. And I would also, if someone asked me, are you Christian? I'd say, yeah, I am. But I didn't grow up in a Christian household. Although I did go to church with my grandparents now and again, I didn't have the classic Christian family upbringing, as it were. I didn't lead a completely Christian life early on, but I had the same values: love, kindness, and goodness. And I completely believe I had faith in something bigger, but I didn't feel the way that I do now. It's hard to put my finger on it. I guess the way I would describe it is now I feel like it feels like home, whereas before, when I think about it, it was almost like I was lost. It's weird to describe. The way my life is now, how I lead my life, it feels perfect. I can hardly remember a time where I didn't feel like I do now. So would I date someone who isn't Christian? This is a hard question for me because I've been there. But I'll be honest, it's also an easy one. It's an easy one for me to answer. Without a doubt, it's better to find someone who is on the same path as you. They have the same outlook, the same values, morals, the same wants in life. Things like, how are you going to raise the kids? If you're both Christian, you'll want to raise them in a Christian way, going to church, growing their relationship with God, helping them along their path. Whereas if you're with someone who isn't Christian, that's going to create tension. It's going to really complicate things along the way if you do have children. And when you're with someone who is Christian, God is with you both. He's helping you. He is at the center of your relationship. And I think that right there is one of the most important things in all of this. So faith-based dating isn't just a preference, it's a way of life. It's a foundation that shapes your life, your values, your morals, how you lead your life, everything. And here are some important questions to keep in mind. What happens when one of you on a Sunday prioritizes going to church where the other one thinks it's unnecessary? What happens when you want to raise kids differently, like I said? Faith is not about limiting your options. It's about ensuring long-term peace and alignment. So what does the Bible say about this? Let's take a quick look. So Amos 3:3. Can two walk together unless they are agreed? 2 Corinthians 6:14, do not be unequally yoked with unbelievers. Proverbs 4:23, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. By the way, we made a great video all about that. So let's take Ruth and Boaz, for example. Ruth was a widow. She chose to trust in God's plan. She lived out her faith with integrity and hard work. Boaz was a godly man, and he noticed Ruth's character, and he honored her faithfulness. And their relationship was a lot more than just love. It was God's plan because it then led to Jesus's lineage. So I found it to be really, really clear how important it is to find a partner who shares your faith as you do. It's so important because that ensures that you align on the same really important things in life. You're going to face conflict whether you're with someone who shares the same faith as you or not. Conflict arises naturally, we are humans, but couples that are rooted in Christ have a superpower, and that is prayer. A faith-based relationship doesn't mean there's not going to be any struggles, but it's rooted. It means that you've got a foundation that holds firm in any storm. And also a godly partner pushes you to grow your relationship with Jesus, not away from it. They won't just love you, they will want to and help you to grow with God. A relationship isn't just for personal happiness, it's for glorifying God together. And having God at the center, having the same foundation, that strong foundation, means that your relationship will flourish. So what's the biggest challenge you faced in faith-based dating? We'd love to know. Please let us know in the comments, and please check out our other videos all about dating as a Christian. And can I ask you just one thing? Please like this video and please share it with anyone who may need encouragement along their path meeting someone. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.